Sugoi. ¿Cómo está mi gente? What's up, everybody? Today, guess what we're doing? We're doing a review of BAM! El Niño y la Bestia. The Boy and the Beast. Bro, get it? This movie, man. This movie. A lot of the things that I like about The Boy and the Beast are the animations, the color. This guy, Mamoru Hosoda. Mamoru Hosoda. Mamoru Hosoda is freaking a genius. Hard. This artist, man, he knows. His artwork is beautiful. It's gorgeous. Like, the first scene when you see the city, like, it is gorgeous. The art style, it just looks so cool and so good. Like, I can't help but say, like, wow. Every time I watch the beginning of that movie, and I've watched it a couple times, let me tell you, it is amazing. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Honestly, like, the whole adventure, everything, just beyond gorgeous. I love this movie, man. It is so good. It's just a good story with so many amazing and beautiful characters, like their personalities, their stories, their backstories, their problems, their joys, I don't know, it's just such an amazing story about different personalities and different situations of people's lives that you may or may not have experienced in your life. And I think it's just so mature, so captivating. Like, I feel like I can relate to some or a lot of the characters in specific situations that make me really, really connect with them and really just want to just love them, honestly. It's just such good storytelling and, like, when it comes to, like, development for each characters, which everyone says with every anime, character development, blah, blah, blah. But really, it's just so well done. Like, it is amazing. I love it. I really do love it. And, you know, one of the things that I really like specifically is the growth of each character that they introduce. You know, they introduce all these amazing characters, and you start, you know, getting to know each one. Like, for example, Yozen. At first, when I was introduced to Yozen, I didn't know how I really felt about him. I kind of saw him as kind of like a douchey, like, teacher that, you know, he has a lot of followers and everything, but he's kind of, like, very righteous and very, like, you know, proper, and, like, you know, how they build him up to be. Even Kumatetsu talks that way about him and stuff like that. And I really didn't, I don't know, I just didn't really like him that much. But you kind of learn more about him as who he is when he's actually a father. And that's when I started to he started to grow on me, I guess you could say. Now, his decision about really lying to his son, I don't know if I completely agree with, but at the same time, I don't know if I can actually completely disagree with him, because I haven't been put in that situation, you know what I mean? And I don't know what I would do specifically in that situation. So, I mean, I can say that I'm never going to lie to my kid, but have you ever been in that situation? Like, I feel like that's such a tough decision, and it was all with good intentions. And so that, to me, speaks to me that he is a father that cares. Although he made a mistake, he cares, and that shows his true colors. That shows who he is as a beast. And I for one respect that. I actually really grew to like him a lot by the end of the movie, and I really like how he changed and matured, and the beast he became to be. And so, yeah, Yozen, honestly, to me, like, at first I didn't like him, but by the end of the movie, I really respected him, and I really like him as a person and a father. and he has some pretty awesome kids, man. Jiromaru and Ichirohiko. Jiromaru is definitely my favorite. I think he is super funny. Like, out of the two siblings, at least, or the two sons of Yozen, he's so funny. He's so cool. Like, he's just like this popular kid, kind of a bully at first, you know, but he's funny, dude. Like his appetite, his like personality, sense of humor. I love that he becomes like Kyuta's like best friend in the future, and like I just love their relationship in general. You know, I think Jiromaru definitely definitely grew up to be a very mature person compared to what he was when he was a child. He grew up to be more respectful. He grew up to be more of a man, really, and a good friend. And you know, at first he was just a kid, you know, kind of a bully, but he kind of grew out of that, especially when he learned he was put in his place, you know, by Kyuta. And I thought that was really cool. I love his transformation. I love his growth. He's definitely one of my favorite characters, and he's probably my favorite character in terms of funniness. He's super funny. Then we got Ichirohiko. And we all know that that little turd grows up to be a huge douche. I mean, I mean, I that's you know, it's easy to point fingers, and you know, obviously he's the bad guy of the show, but I also understand him to an extent. You know what I mean? Like he kind of was lied to his whole life, and he's just always tried to look for a place. He always tried to fit in, and he just always felt like he never fully was you know, he just never felt like he was part of the family. You know, he never felt like he was truly a beast. And that's for obvious reasons, him being a human, but that just, you know, him being lied to and told that, you know, you're still my son no matter what by Yozen, it got to him, man, and he wanted to prove himself. He wanted to be the best son he could ever be, but he just felt like if he didn't have, you know, his tusks, or he didn't look like a beast like his father did, and like his little brother was becoming to look like, that he was a failure. But I don't know, man. I obviously don't agree with the things he's done, but I this is what I say that I really like the growth of the characters. He learns, or eventually, you know, he becomes this, you know, a man, a good guy and a man. Kumatetsu is my favorite character, and that might be cliche because he's one of the main characters, but he is just my favorite in terms of growth and in terms of just personality. He's just full of personality, dude. I love this guy. I love his who he is, who he ends up becoming, like his just his I don't know, he just the way he lives his life, the way he thinks. I think it's so cool. Like obviously he kind of thinks like a child sometimes and in some ways, but I really do respect this guy so much. Kumatetsu is one of my favorite characters in anime, like for sure. Like his growth especially just impresses me, and I just love it so much. You know what I mean? Like him as a father figure, I feel like is priceless. He is such a good father. He cares so much about Kyuta. Like it just he is just an amazing man, an amazing beast, and ends up being this god, literally the sword in Kyuta's heart. And to me that's so inspiring, and it's very spiritual, and I love how it ends. Like some people could say that it's really sad, the way it ended and the way he turned out to be, but honestly, he is content, and he's experiencing pure true joy. And I could not be happier for that beast. Kumatetsu is so awesome, dude. Love that guy. When it comes to dislikes, I don't really think I have any dislikes for this movie. I really don't. I really like the direction of it, the characters, like I said, the artwork, storytelling, personalities. I really think it's super well done movie, and I really cannot think. And I promise, I have tried to think of things I do not like, but I can't come up with anything. I really can't. Maybe like the only thing I slightly could probably say is maybe it drags on a little bit too much. But for me, I don't care. I'm talking about a general perspective. Maybe some people that, aren't as patient, might not, like the length of the movie, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful, and I think it's super well done. So I have no problems with it. So honestly and seriously, go watch the movie. Watch it. It is a must watch for sure. Even Magikarp Desu agrees with me. Seriously, guys, check this movie out. It is amazing. I promise you it will not disappoint you. And I really can't wait to see more work from this guy, this artist. This man is the new Miyazaki, man. I'm telling you, this guy is sick. And he's going places. Even he already has gone places. Let me tell you, he's going to keep going places. Yeah. So anyways, that was my review of The Boy and the Beast. If you think Chico, this little guy right here, is adorable, and if you think he's a cutie patootie, you should like this video, comment, and subscribe. So yeah, you totally should do that. And if you're on Patreon, you should totally donate some buckaroos to me, because it goes to making more content for this channel and providing you with more entertainment. Thank you, and have a great day or night or whatever you're experiencing. Bye. Love your face.